Most people think Walter White became a monster because of cancer. But cancer was never the real reason. The real reason is much harder to accept. Long before the diagnosis, long before Heisenberg, Walter White was already unhappy. He was brilliant, a gifted chemist, a man whose research helped create a Nobel Prize-winning discovery. He had talent. He had ambition. He had a future. But somewhere along the way that future disappeared. The company he helped build became a success without him. The life he imagined belonged to someone else. Years later, Walter found himself teaching chemistry to students who barely listened, working a second job just to pay the bills, living a life that felt smaller and smaller every year. Every day he was reminded of what he had lost. Every day he watched other people succeed. Every day he felt more invisible. The most painful part wasn't the money. It wasn't the job. It was the feeling that his life no longer mattered. Then came the cancer diagnosis. Most people see this moment as the birth of Heisenberg. But I don't think that's true. Cancer didn't create a new Walter White. It removed the fear that had been controlling him. For years Walter had accepted disappointment, accepted humiliation, accepted a life he secretly hated. But once he believed he had nothing left to lose, everything changed. For the first time in years he stopped asking permission. For the first time in years he felt powerful. And power became the turning point. At first Walter wanted money. Money for his family. That part was real. But eventually money stopped being enough. What he really wanted was respect, recognition, control. He wanted people to know his name. He wanted proof that he was extraordinary. Proof that his life had meant something. The deeper he went, the harder it became to walk away. The money stopped being the goal. The power became the goal. The empire became the goal. And that's what makes Walter White so tragic. For years he convinced himself that everything he did was for his family. But whenever he had a chance to live, he stayed. Whenever he had enough, he wanted more. Whenever he could choose peace, he chose control. His actions revealed a truth he spent years trying to hide. Not from the world, from himself. In the end, Walter finally admitted the truth. He did not do it for his family. He did not do it for his children. He did it for himself. Because he liked it. Because he was good at it. Because for the first time in his life he felt alive. That is the tragedy of Walter White. Not that a good man became evil, but that power revealed who he had always been. Walter White did not become Heisenberg. Heisenberg was there all along.